Public facilities. Welfare of the people and the development of the country are the most important goals of a democratic government. In every country, the government is responsible for the utilization of nation's resources for the benefit of its people. Planning Commission of India. Planning Commission of India was set up in 1950 with the goal of achieving a planned development of the country. The Planning Commission formulates 5-year plans for the country. The main functions of Planning Commission are to assess the capital, material, and human resources of the country, to make a plan for the most effective utilization of the available resources, to supervise fair distribution of benefits to the largest number of people, identify the factors which come in the way of development. Infrastructure and basic facilities. One of the most important functions of the government is to ensure that the public facilities are made available to everyone. The benefits of public facilities, once provided, can be shared by many people. Thus, in any modern society, the responsibility to provide public facilities must be that of the government. Article 21. Article 21 of our Constitution guarantees right to life to all the citizens. Today, the scope of right to life has expanded to include right to safe drinking water, right to food, right to health care and sanitation, right to education. Role of government in providing public facilities. Some public facilities like water, electricity, sanitation, transport, street lighting, healthcare, police, fire brigade, etc. are the basic necessities of life and are considered essential for any government to deliver. A few important facilities and services provided by the government are water. Water is the basic requirement of every living being. Each government is committed to provide universal access to clean and hygienic drinking water. Right to water has been recognized by the Constitution as a part of the right to life and personal liberty under Article 21. Sanitation. Looking after the sanitation needs of a city, town, or village is essentially the responsibility of the government through the municipal commissions or municipalities. Health. It is the prime duty of the government to protect the life of the people by providing good healthcare facilities and nutrition to all. The government runs a system of hospitals and health centers covering the urban as well as the rural areas. Big cities have specialty and super specialty hospitals providing sophisticated treatments. Villages have government-run health centers supervised by doctors from primary health centers which cover many villages. The National Rural Health Mission was created for the years 2005 to 12 to provide universal access to public health facilities. It prevents and controls communicable and non-communicable diseases and seeks to improve life expectancy and providing access to primary health care. Education. 21A. The 86th Amendment to the Constitution of India has made free and compulsory education to all children of ages 6 to 14 a fundamental right. The Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan SSA or Education for All Program EAP is an ambitious program implemented by the central and state governments to reach out to 192 million children. It seeks to provide an opportunity for promoting social justice through basic education. The EAP has a special focus on girls' education and children with special needs. SSA also seeks to provide computer education to bridge the digital divide. The midday meal scheme was initiated to increase the enrollment of children in schools. The Mahila Samakhya program, launched in 1988 under the new education policy, is an important step in rural development and women education. Transport. Transport is one of the major public facilities provided by the government. Government runs cheap bus services within a city or town and intercity buses within the state. India has one of the widest networks of railways in the world, and millions of people travel by railways in India every day. Electricity. Electricity is again a service which needs to be provided by the government because of the extremely high costs involved in the infrastructure. The government generates hydel, thermal, and nuclear energy and distributes the same to the people, industry, and the farmers on chargeable basis. Privatization of services. These days, many public services have been partially privatized to improve the efficiency. For example, public transport, sanitation, electricity, etc. have been privatized in a few zones.